my. This is weird. I haven't made in this place in a long ass time. It's like, I think the last one, you guys haven't seen this set in 2020. It's September 5th. You guys have not seen this set in 2020. I don't think. I might have done one. I don't know. But I doubt it. So one video I did make in here was just like audio only. But this place, you know what? We're getting some picking done up, and fuck this shit. We're getting some picking up done. This place is a picking up done in here.
Pussy, 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 marijuana, wanna. Pussy, 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 marijuana. Pussy, 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 marijuana, wanna. Pussy, 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 marijuana. Pussy, 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 marijuana. I wanna smoke weed every day, and I'm gonna eat that pussy, period, comma, pause. But hold the applause.
Oh, it blinked. The last time I made a video in this studio, we were all still allowed to leave the house without like a mask. It's been that long. But isn't it all better now that we pitch in a little bit? You know, get some cleaning up done. How about you clean your fucking room right now? Playoff predictions. We got playoff prediction. Basically, playoff predictions are where you like predict the playoffs, I think. Dude, I don't fucking have any care in the world for the rest of the season, except I do. Please win, Kyle Busch. We need to have like what Tony Stewart did in 2011, where he just blows up in the playoffs and wins the championship after just having a nothing season up to that point. Here we go. We got my bracket. I have Google Chrome blocking the rest of them. It's the most ghetto shit I've ever seen. It's what happens when Photoshop is hella outdated. So the 16 drivers is Kevin Harvick, Denny Hamlin, Brad Keselowski, Joey Logano, Chase Elliott, Truex, Ryan Blaney, Alex Bowman, William Byron, Austin Dillon, Cole Custer, Eric Almirola, Clint Boyer, Kyle Busch, Kurt Busch, and Matt DiBenedetto. There are too many fucking drivers in the playoff format. 16. There should never be 16 in any playoffs. NBA. MLB. The NBA doesn't, I don't fucking care. I think the NBA has been like that for a long time, but MLB. All right, so the first 3 races of the playoffs, Darlington, Richmond, and Bristol. Darlington is tomorrow night. As you guys are watching this, I think it's tonight, actually. Just a few short hours. So after those first 3 races, 4 drivers get eliminated. There's 12 people left in the playoffs. 12 people can still win the championship. And then the points will be pretty much reset with a few like bonus points and shit added to some drivers for playoff points and shit like that. But yeah, after those first 3 races, we have my round of 12. Let's reveal it. Now, please. What are we waiting for? Any day now. For my round of 12, we have Kevin Harvick, Denny Hamlin, Brad Longname, Squint Eyes, which is Joey Logano, Sex Icon number 1, Chase Elliott, Sex Icon number 2, Ryan Blaney, Alec Baldwin, Alex Bowman, Willie Nose Picks, William Byron. The nickname originates. When I went to Charlotte, I just saw him picking his nose. I just looked over and I was like, oh shit, that's William Byron. And then I saw him pick his nose, so it's a pretty simple story behind that. Alcoholic, which is Clint Boyer, Screw-X, which is Truex. I don't know, I should have put his name up there, I forgot to. Rowdy, which is Kyle Busch. I probably should have came up with a more creative nickname. And Curtis. So my 4 drivers that I actually have eliminated after that are Cole Custer, Eric Almirola, Matt DiBenedetto, and Austin Dillon. Austin Dillon, I just don't fucking see. I mean, didn't he make it to the round of 12 that one year? No. I think he did. I think like 2016, I think it was. Then he wrecked at Charlotte. Yeah, I think I remember that. Oh, Mike Trout got 300 home runs. Holy shit. I get sidetracked so easily. Cole Custer, I mean, he got his first win this year. I mean, Darlington is one of those tracks that suit his kind of style, I guess, but I mean, it's just like with all that other competition, I don't see, like, maybe Cole Custer could run well at one of these 3 races. I just don't see him like beating these other guys. That's the thing. I don't see him like, I mean, obviously if you win, you're in, but like, I don't see him winning any of them, and then I just don't see him beating all those guys. And Almirola, it's just like, it's not gonna happen. I mean, he made it to the round of 8 in 2018, yeah, but Almirola's the guy who can run consistent enough to make it into the playoffs, but just isn't consistent enough to go anywhere in the playoffs. And that's pretty much how he's been, you know. I mean, he made it to the round of 8. Honestly, I feel like Kyle Busch should have just let him win that Phoenix race. That way he didn't have to deal with Kevin Harvick in the final race, but who knows. Matt DiBenedetto, I know Bristol's on that schedule. And I mean, he might shock the world like he almost did last year at Bristol, but like, let's be realistic. Do you really see that happening? And do you see him beating Denny Hamlin again? I don't see that happening. So Matt Benedetto, good driver, but he's around a 16 stay. I feel like his final points position, like I feel like it sucks, but I feel like he's gonna be the 16th, like all the way through. He's gonna be 16th, and like when the season's over, he's gonna be 16th in points, which kind of sucks. But I mean, I don't think we should shame him. The fact that him with that team even made it to the playoffs is really impressive. I mean, definitely for a driver who's like of his caliber. I mean, I'm not saying he's bad. He's just like, when Ryan Blaney won that Pocono race and made it into the playoffs with the same team, it was like, like I wasn't really like super surprised. I was like, because he came close so many times to winning a race, and then he finally did. But it's like I don't see Matt doing that. I mean, I guess if like one of the races are just really fucking crazy, he could just kind of point his way in if he stays out of trouble, but I just don't see it happening. Those are my round of 12 drivers. So the 3 races in the round of 12 will be Las Vegas, Talladega, and Charlotte. I guess I didn't realize they moved Vegas back so far. Wow. The Charlotte Roval, that is. It's not just Charlotte. So after the round of 12 is over, after those 3 races, 4 more drivers will be eliminated, and there will be only 8 drivers left in the playoffs. 8 drivers who can win the championship. Points will all be reset, all tied up, besides, like I said, some bonus points for some stage winners, race winners, shit like that. So my round of 8 drivers, as we have it, Kevin Harvick, Hamlet, Brad Longname, Squint Eyes, Sex Icon number 1, Sex Icon number 2, Screw-X, and Rowdy. So the 4 drivers I have getting eliminated after that are Alex Bowman, William Byron, Clint Bowyer, and Kurt Busch. I mean, I was surprised in 2015 and 2018 when Kurt Busch made it to the round of 8. It feels like Kurt Busch, he's either like round of 16 or almost round of 4. Like he almost makes it to the final 4, or he's just out in the first round. It was like that last year. He just was out in the first round. And I was pretty sad about that. But I feel like round of 12 will be when he gets out. Obviously with Talladega in there, and I guess the Roval, it's just like, dude, anything can happen. But I don't see him being like consistent enough just to work his way through that round. Or definitely just to beat everybody else on this list. I think if he were to beat anybody else in that list, it'd be Blaney. But I just don't see it happening. Alex Bowman, I feel like, that's pretty reasonable expectation. He's like, if he makes it to the round of 12, that's like impressive, Well, I mean, no, round of 12 for Alex Bowman is where like he needs to be. If he goes higher, great. But like if he doesn't make it to the round of 12, he had a disappointing season. I feel like that's where he's at this point. It's like, dude, if you don't fucking make it there, you suck. You suck major fucking donkey cock. But he's going to make it there, so we don't have to worry about that. William Byron, I think it's impressive that he made it to the playoffs, but I mean, I think I predicted in like my preseason predictions video that he wouldn't make it past the round of 12. I think he's going to make it to the round of 12, but obviously I'm still sticking to my gun. He's not going to make it past the round of 12. Talladega is in there. He's pretty good restricted plate tracks, but I feel like it'd be like a case where, I don't know, I just don't feel like it's going to happen. I feel like he'd either get caught up in a wreck or just, I don't feel like he'd win that race. He'd either get caught up in a wreck to where he'd be fucked, or he would just not finish well enough to be, like, good on points, Clint Bowyer, I just don't, like, I feel like we can all agree that he's not going to make it past the round of 12. I was kind of figuring out if I even should advance him to the round of 12. I mean, it was, like, really, like, going through my head, him or Almirola, I went with him. It might be a dumb choice, but I went with him. So I don't feel like Bowyer really has a shot making it past the round of 12. If he does, that's awesome, but he's not going to, so. We already talked about Kurt Busch. It'd be really funny if just Harvick doesn't make it past one of these rounds. Like the early rounds, he's eliminated. I feel like he has so many playoff points where, like, even if he just doesn't run one of the races, he's still good, Even if he just sits out one of the races, he's fine. All right, so the round of 8 races are Kansas, Texas, and Martinsville. So Martinsville, for the first time ever, will be the second to last race of the season. After this race, we will have 4 more drivers eliminated. We will have the final 4, where it's a 1-race playoff of those 4 drivers. Whoever finishes the best of the 4 drivers wins the championship at Phoenix. Here's my round of my final 4. Harvick, Hamlet, Sex Icon number 1, Chase Elliott, and Screw-X. It hurt to have to leave Kyle Busch off this list. It really did. He's made it to the final 4 every year since the playoffs have been in. Since this playoff format started in 2014, besides 2014. Every year since then, though. 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, he made it the Final Four, but it's just not going to happen this year. I don't see it happening. If he does, that'd be fucking awesome. I know Martinsville's in that round of 8, but I don't see... I mean, Kansas has been better at... Here's how I see it going. It's going to be like every fucking race. It's going to be like, oh shit, he might actually have a shot at advancing. And then he's going to fucking do some shit, or somebody else is going to do some shit to him, like at Daytona, where he was going to fucking win the race, and then Tyler Reddick was like, no, you're not going to win the fucking race! Pissed me off. So yeah, I don't think he's going to make it to the Final Four. Ryan Blaney, I feel like we can all agree that he won't make it to the Final Four. I just don't feel like he's better than all those other guys. Logano, I have him out, and Keselowski and Logano, I feel like they're kind of just both in the same boat. I don't really have any evidence why I don't think he'll make it. It's literally just a wild guess. Those two will not make it to the Final Four. That's a wild guess. I just don't see it happening. The first time ever, the final race has been hosted at Phoenix. The first time since 2001 that it's been held somewhere else besides Homestead. Whoever finishes the highest of these 4 drivers wins the championship at Phoenix. Honestly, I wish it would be a night race. Or like, end at night. You know, like how Homestead is, it just ends at night. I feel really weird about a championship being crowned in the daytime. Honestly, in any sport, that would just be so weird. Just to have, like, the dog pile at the World Series in a day game, you know? I feel like it'd be so weird, but, I mean, Phoenix, it's 2 hours back? No, isn't Phoenix, like, they don't do fucking daylight savings, so, like, half the year they're, like, 3 hours behind, and then half the year they're 2 hours behind? I mean, I guess maybe if they started at, like, 5... If they start the race at like 5 p.m., they're just changing start times whenever the fuck they want. That's what NASCAR does now. I feel like they post the start times at the beginning of the season, and then they're just like, no, we're just fucking doing it now. It's like they just all of a sudden on like Thursday afternoon, they're just like, nope, we're holding it at 4 p.m. But you said 2. No, it's 4. You said 2, though. It's 4, take it or leave it. You're getting into other TV's programming time. I don't care. That's what they do. But the one race that I want to be started at like 4 or 5, they're not going to fucking do that. Maybe they don't change the start times randomly, but it feels like they do that. It feels like they just randomly change the start time a lot, and it's like, what the hell? But yeah, my championship prediction for the 2020 NASCAR Cup Series season. I don't remember if I made a season, like, preseason championship prediction. I felt like I did, but I literally went through my old tweets and I couldn't find one. I looked through my preseason predictions video and I couldn't find one. I don't know. I mean, I might have. I don't remember who I said, but I do know that in my predictions video, I said that whoever wins the regular season championship will win the championship. It's not going to happen. Denny Hamlin is going to win the 2020 NASCAR Cup Series championship. And I know you guys are saying, Sam Phoenix, Kevin Harvick, shut the fuck up. Ever since that reconfiguration, he hasn't done shit. He sucks. He fucking sucks. Do you really think that Kevin Harvick is going to win? He hasn't won a Phoenix race since 2018. Since 2018. Since the old configuration. And we've run 4 races at this new configuration, and he hasn't done shit there, you know? So no, he's not going to fucking win. He's not going to win the championship. Denny Hamlin's way better at this new configuration. He won the race last year. I don't fucking know if he'll win the race. I just think he's going to win the championship. Yeah, guys, those are my predictions. Do you like them? Do you like my Do you or do you not like my predictions? Please. I have a really hard time with reassuring myself. All right? I have low self-confidence. So please tell me if you liked my predictions. Please. I need to know. Please. This is my final bracket. Take your last fucking looks at it. You're never going to see it again unless you rewind. That's the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys like this video, please leave a like on it. If you dislike this video, leave a dislike on it. I'm so happy to be making videos like this again, dude. I am like, energy so high, I'm fucking pumped. I could just hit this all day. Still dead. Fuck. Like you always get like the last hits out of it even after it dies. I'll get one in a few days. Fuck it. I'm not a Nick addict. But yeah, peace out, y'all.